bound to be terror, ism, and schism, grinding on and true. We are the ones who must want the position. Trending click, lesbian love is accepted and right. Statements, beat hair in the mix, blending the 80s and 90s with hate. Long day, lady low.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
Stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priest said on a mission to kill God, life, death itself. Now our hero only under and win the
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an impromptu. Why not? I'm off work for the shoulder, and why not do a live stream? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna do a little doodling. We got Jim Cox up in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you, chipper and early into the stream. Welcome. Yeah, it's just gonna hang out. I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna try playing my iTunes again. Hopefully, wow, I'm really low. Look at how low I am. I guess now the top of my head, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I don't even know if you'll be able to hear it, but I'm gonna play it. The volumes are low. Let's try with a little police to keep it mellow, but let's see if it works. But yeah, we're just gonna do a draw stream. Frog G, go back at today. I didn't share it. You want me to share it? I think the music stops. It might be too loud. I could always turn it down more. Because sometimes the complaint was, it's kind of a test stream too, but the complaint was people couldn't hear me as much. So I can always turn it down more. I don't know how quiet it is. Because I would have to go back and listen to a replay. But in the meantime, I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna flip the script. I'm not Shelby. I'm not gonna do the beans. Don't try to got a Super Dead sketch cover. Had this for a while. See how it holds up. I'm a little disappointed. The back of it has like a little thing on the back, but you can't do it feels a little slick. Like there's a coating on it maybe, which it should be uncoated. So we'll see what happens. With this here. I'm just gonna draw Frog G on it probably. So yeah, but that's pretty loud. Did you turn off the mic audio? No, I didn't. I got an idea. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pause it. And I'm gonna go onto my YouTube and see what happens. Leave that Super Dead up there. Thanks for joining this experiment, Jim. Appreciate it. All right, let's go back here. You're gonna hear me echo. Experiment. I can mute myself. Jim, appreciate it. I can mute myself. I could do that. I'm gonna mute while I do this. Entertain yourself. I can mute myself. I could do that. I'm gonna mute while I do this. Entertain yourself.
we've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life.
What's going on? We got Jim Cox. Hopefully keep it mellow, but let's see if it works. But yeah, we're just gonna do a draw stream. Frog G, go back at today. I didn't Sure. You want me to turn it down more? I don't know how quiet it is. Because I would have to go back and listen. Yeah, I don't know why it's so loud on there. It's weird. I mean, hey, it's an experiment, you know? I could turn my mic up, actually. I can go ahead and do that. I just would prefer to play music rather than the ducks, you know? Did it, but you'll get it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't have my glasses on. They help a little bit. I dig it, but you'll get... Oh, I know that. I already know I'll get copyright. I get copyright strike all the time. Yo, what's going on, K-pop? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm going to be drawing here sooner or later. I'm trying to get the... I want to get my music to play that way. That's the lowest I can put iTunes. And I don't think it matters what my computer volume is. But I could turn my mic up. I can always do that. Let's do that. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, I know I'll get copyright struck. I get copyright struck quite often because my time lapses and my intro, which is only 8 seconds, for some strange reason, gets copyright struck. So I just stopped caring if they're going to actually do that. It's like, really? All right, let me do this. How's that? Is that better? Can you hear me? Testing 2 2 testing 2 2. We'll go with that for now and see what happens. But yeah, I did lower my mic there. I mean, I know when I face down to draw, you won't be able to hear me as well. Yeah, we got K-pop up in here. It's good to see K-pop. Granted, I can barely hear it, but maybe if I turn my computer audio up. I don't think it matters if my computer audio is up. Alright. There we go. And your audio sounds better. I did boost my mic audio a little bit. And if I cut out more, or if I turned up some stuff a little more, we're going to go with it. If you still can't hear me after, when the next song plays, because that song's over, let me know. Hopefully I can adjust it. I would rather this play than feed the ducks, but I'll feed the ducks. I don't mind feeding the ducks. But I don't mind feeding the ducks, but it's just more enjoyable to hear, well, music you may not like either, though, but I don't know. Sometimes it'll be quiet, sometimes it'll be loud. And it depends on what's playing, like metal or not metal. So yeah, but let me drop the link here to maybe other people want to draw too. I know Ethan is live. He's streaming over there. Let's go check out Ethan. Not like he needs my little endorsement there, but I saw Chad was on with him. Happy to see that. Boy Blue. All right, let's get to it. Enough chit chat. Enough chit chat. And I can hear it too, so that's good. All right. Levels are much better. Good. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of an experiment. Your audio is low, is louder than the music, as it's supposed to be, but you can still hear the music. Yeah, that's what I want, obviously, because if other people come in, I want them to be able to talk too. Whether or not their audio is going to be louder than the music, I don't know, but I want to be able to hear it too, so I can. So we're going to pencil it first. Sometimes I just free flow it, but I'm going to pencil it first. I got to turn on the light because I'm blind. Come on. There we go. Alright. And, of course, do I have a big shadow there? No, you can't see it. I have it on my side, but you can't see it. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, Super Dead by Mandy Summers and Peter Gilmore. So, yeah. I never read it. Only because, I mean, I flipped through it, but I never read it just because it takes me a while to do things. And if it blurs up, I apologize for that too. I'm going to see how this holds up. It's a little slick, I'll tell you that right now. Even with just the lead on there. There we go, and then just you know, sketching out a wireframe, concepts, conceptualizing. There we go, and you won't be able to see everything that comes down there or what, because I'm zoomed in real close, mainly because when I'm out, you see my noggin all the time, so I'm kind of also playing with camera angles for whenever I do my videos. So, oh, like and subscribe, by the way. But whenever I do my videos of me drawing, like Blind Guy Draws, you can always see my noggin, and it's annoying, really. You can't really see the whole paper, so I wanted to fix that. But get it so that way you can just see the paper. But unfortunately, when I do that, I'm zoomed in so far that you can't see what I'm doing half the time. So, like I said, it's a hit and miss with me. You work with what you get, you know. You work with the disabilities. Kind of a frog sitting on something here. Kind of like a Spidey pose almost. He's kind of like Spider-Man when it comes to drawing. And if you ever draw Frog G, even Cyberfrog, you draw him like Spider-Man kind of. Frog G's drawn differently, obviously, but the way you draw him, like in a pose or something, because Spider-Man's pretty fun to draw. But Frog's eyes are more round. Cyberfrog's eyes are kind of like that. So they're kind of diamond shaped almost, more oval. But frogs are big and round. That's how Frog's eyes are. I mean, I do change them. I change them up because, being influenced by Sam Keith and stuff like that, I like to change the way they look a little bit. Like, it's still them, everything's there. You can still, you know, the mustaches and the beard, the goatee or whatever is still there, but you can play with the form of him, you know, the expressions. So, like, see, this is where the music might come in out of, right? Although this is... So yeah, Frog's a lot of fun to draw. I don't want to get too detailed in with the pencils. We'll get to inking it in a second here. He's kind of sitting there like a rock. Welcome to the rock. Got his knee pad here, and the other foot is out that way, coming down. Knee pad there. The hand's gonna come out. It would go on the back cover, but I can still get it. I'm not recording this, which I should be. That way I could do it as a video later, but Jason's an idiot. Maybe I'll make a short of it. Maybe I'll roll over short. And I could just white over that thing behind there, if it'll stay. Like I said, I'm not too keen so far on the, there's like a coat on this that makes it slippery. You don't want that, so. I'll try to, you know, interact with the chat. Cool, never heard of that. Oh, Super Dead? Yeah, it was from a while back. I don't know if they ever plan on doing another one. It's Peter Gilmore, he's pretty good. Doing a superhero, there's a little sheen there. Doing superhero stuff, which he normally doesn't do. So it was his crack at it. You know, not bad. So Peter Gilmore improved like every single time he drew something. It's pretty good. Alright, I'm looking for a pen. Maybe this is a 0005. I don't want that. Yeah, it's too thin. Too thin. If I was just drawing like at my art table or something without a recording or video, I would do it because then I can get my face right in there. But I'm not doing that. All right. Ow. See, like my head's pretty close to the paper, and I'm a little quieter probably because my head's gonna be facing down, so I can keep the mic closer. All right. Yeah, I'm facing down now, so you may not be able to hear me. But, oh wow, this is slick. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to cope with this. I was gonna add color, but this is crazy slick. It's like drawn on wax. That's the thing with sketch covers. You kind of want a nice matte finish, so it's like a piece of bristle board. Or whenever it's this slick, your pen's sliding all over the place. Let me see here. I'll use a Pentel Pocket brush pen. See how it's slick. So it'll stay on there really well. I mean, I'm not going to try to smear that, but yeah, I will try to smooth this, which it will. Oh wow. Yeah, see, that's pretty slick. I've had plenty of them where you can't even do that, you know? Like, it dries, but you can't, I have plenty of them where you can't do that because it adheres to the paper so well. I could fix that, I'm not worried about it. Let's see how, yeah, actually, let's see how well it holds up with the Posca pen. It's a whiteout pen, pretty much. The paint pen. Let's see if I can get it to work first. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. Oh wow, that beads. That beads really well. And not in a good way. Alright. Yeah, it's like I said, oh wow, see, like I smeared right there too. Right there it didn't dry. I'll have to go back in there. I might scrap it, come back to it later, and fix it and stuff off camera and do something else. Because that's you gotta wait for that to dry pretty well. I don't even know if it will, to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's upsetting right there. Yeah, so if you're a creator out there, first time IP, or even a veteran, and you're not familiar, well, a veteran would be familiar, and you plan on doing a sketch cover for your campaign, make sure it's matte. It costs more, but you're gonna have people drawing on it. You're gonna have people drawing on it, and you know, you want them to have a good piece. I had the Dragon Rage sketch cover. That one was good. That one was pretty decent. But see, the problem with this one, like I said, with that, you can't spot black. So you can't get those dark fills in there. You have to wait forever to dry. Like, I'm going to do it now, actually, because this area here, I would want it to be darker. Let's see, now I can't really... I have to wait. Alright, that is shiny. Like, it's like drawing on, if you have comics, and you bag and board them, the shiny side that you put on in the front and the back, that's what this is like. Very slick. You know. I mean, if you're not used to sketch covers, I can understand the mistake. Making that mistake. Oh, yeah, making that mistake. But, oh. Haha. Did I start that one? Alright, let me start that. Let me start that one. I start comments so I don't read them twice. It's been my problem. Yeah. To do sketch cut. But I'm too... It's not... I mean... If you pencil it out first, you know, you'll be okay. But like I said, let me get one here. Here, all right. Oi, come here. All right. Sorry, one I already drew. Let me do the Death Dealer one. So I'll show you that one. All right, we'll do whatever. Doesn't matter. So this one, it's just comic book Overstreet, and like, see, all of that, like, the paper's a little more. I can't get that one out. See, the paper's more matte. Like, even here's a Street Fighter one. I can take this one out. Oh no, Inhumans. It's okay. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera as well, but the paper, there's no shine to it. Like, there's no sheen, it's slick. I even have Copic marker on there and everything. You know, it didn't beat up, didn't do nothing. So, that's what you were looking for. And as long as you pencil it out, you're fine, man. Hockey's the same way. He's pretty scared about drawing on sketch covers. But you just gotta, you know, if you pencil it out first, you're fine. It's no different than drawing on a regular piece of paper. But you do get those covers every now and then. And this isn't just like a independent thing that'll happen, but even regular books, you know, regular IPs, they'll have a slicker cover. Usually it's the older ones, and you really can't do much with it. It's really tough. K-pop. Do it, Shelby. Yeah. Go over to Shelby's channel and see some of his sketch covers. Yeah, buy some cheap blank ones. There's plenty of them out there. I got tons of them. Well, it should be. Yeah, I mean, you know, even if they don't sell, it's practice. Practice is good. Yeah, you'll get. I mean, yeah, it's. Oh, yeah, Noah in the chat. What's going on, Noah? I miss you. There you are. What's going on, Noah? Doing a sketch cover, Super Dead, and it's a little slick. A little slick. Might have to abandon ship. Because I don't even know if that's dry. Let's see here. Nope. That's smearing. See, that's smearing. Yeah, I can't work with this. I can, but it would just take forever in a day. Sucks. I was gonna, you know, Super Dead. You know, not too many indie labels have CG books have sketch covers, but I'll have to come back to it. You just doodle on the back of this board. This was also a test stream anyway to do the iTunes. See how that worked out. We'll have to come back to that. I'll have to come back to this another day. Little upset about that. Like I said, everybody, get if you're doing a sketch cover, you don't want it to be shiny. You want it, like this is a backing board. Like look at that. That was the same as what I was drawing on. I mean, it's actually this dried up faster, but yeah. So it's almost like drawing on the back of a backing board, or on the front of a backing board, whereas this is the back of the backing board, and see, because it's not coated, so it dries up pretty quick. I mean, I could probably still do it if I layer it pretty. Look at that. I had to press pretty hard for that to happen. So whenever you do sketch covers, make sure, like, that's a good way to test it out. If it feels like a backing board, like a backing board, and you get a backing board that you put in a comic book, and it's the shiny side, you feel the shiny side, how slick it is. If it feels like that, and it's on the shelf, put it back. Because you want it to be a matte finish. That way, look at that. That's the back of the backing board, so it's uncoated. And that's what you want. And if you're doing let's say you're doing an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter, whatever you may have, and you want to have a sketch cover for your fans or other artists that your friends that you want to give away, uncoated. You want it to be matte uncoated. It'll cost more, but the quality will be better, and that's what it's about. It's all about the quality. You want good quality in a sketch cover. So yeah, go check out Shelby. He knows what he's into. What sound file? Yo, what's going on, Anthony? I see you. Sound is weird. Is it still? I could just turn it off. Not a big deal. You got Art of Roy? Yeah, what's going on, Roy? I can just turn off the music. It's not a problem. Mine. We can feed the ducks. Could feed the ducks. If I could find them. Where are the ducks? I mean, it's not going to be an insanely long stream either which way. A little bummed out about that sketch cover. There you go. I could probably move my mic up. My head was face down sometimes too. Alright, let's move that microphone back up there. Don't bump it with my head. Oh, my audio's slow. I'm like, why can I barely hear it? Let's see here. Alright. No, I would have my music playing. I think what it is iTunes only gets so low, so it won't. So it won't do it. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Wolverine? I was doing a sketch cover. I missed it. Doing a drive-by. Oh, I appreciate that, my friend. Well, thank you very much. Hey, what's going on, Fanta? Good to see you. If you want to see me working on a slippery sketch cover, go ahead and rewind the tape. Alright, well, since that was a bust, let's just work with what we got. Alright. So I have these two dots. Let's do something with this. Why not? Alright, let's see here. We're going to start off. Where's this pen? Looks like an 8. Alright. What do we got here? We got a line here and a dot. So, what can we do with that? You know what I kind of see? See that as like the base root of a gum or something. Like thing sticking out. There. See, look at so much slick, so much smoother. Those teeth. Not these teeth. The teeth of the paper. So yeah. Am I feeding the ducks too loud now? That'd be pretty funny. Alright. Do that. And then come up this way. There we go. This is actually a good way to practice making something out of nothing. Like if you have a mistake or something. Like McFarlane, he used to draw Spider-Man by making like 2 lines and then fitting Spider-Man in it, and that's off of that Comics Greats Legends with Stan Lee or something. By the way, I'm facing down, so it's probably why. Jeez, man. That's why it's probably harder to hear me. But anyway, he would do that. So if you have like some good way to practice, if you have a spare piece of paper, make some marks on it, and this actually could be. And then draw something on it, like make a few marks on it, and then just make something out of those lines. I used to do it in school all the time. I had somebody draw 2 lines on a piece of paper, anywhere on a piece of paper, and I would have to make something out of those 2 lines, and it's good practice. Keeps the creative juices flowing. I'm having chili tonight for dinner. A little warm for chili, but the youngest nephew wanted it. I'll try to keep up with chat also, by the way, while I'm doing this. Like I said, focus real close because this is pretty much how close I get to the paper. Yeah, got a lot of cool people in the chat. I appreciate you guys swinging by. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe and share this out also if you would, please. You know, help the channel grow. It's gonna be going very long, especially if nobody pops in. Yeah, it's a good exercise, man. Don't pay attention to me, Jim. I always pay attention to you. The iTunes was fine. I don't know, but some people were having issues. I can play it again. I didn't. Although I turned my computer audio off, but I don't think that matters too much. I mean, I can play it again. Do it again. I thought people were saying that it was louder than me. I can only turn my mic audio up so loud before it starts getting all crappy. We shouldn't get too crappy. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to turn the computer audio is at 8. I didn't touch the iTunes yet. I'm still sharing that screen too. Alright, let's turn off the ducks. Let's get back to the... Back to Tub Ring. Let's see here. I had my eye doctor classes that only have a focal distance. Oh wow. Of 18? It's pretty far from me. Yeah. I recently got the results back from my genetic testing about my retinitis pigmentosa, so I have to go see the doctors again to see what they can do. And also I'm going to go see, there's a sight center that can help, there's a sight center that can help me, maybe help me also with some stuff. So we'll just have to go make an appointment for them. How about Dax Riggs? Yeah, you're not gonna hear about that one, as you know. Yeah, I get pretty close. I'm less than a foot away from from the paper, and I could even get closer, and it would help. Like I said, as close as what this camera is pretty much what I get. And that clears it up a little bit more, and I can see a bit more. Even with glasses on. Let's go back here. I know they're like, hey, they got tentacles now. Well, I mean, tentacles are fun, and I've always drawn tentacles, but it's not different for me to draw tentacles coming out of somebody's mouth, though. I've done it plenty of times, drawing it coming out of a monster's mouth. It's fun. Some bigger teeth up in here, knob some up, skinny some up. Extend some out. Got an underbite. Kind of like Violator a little bit. The only problem with this also is I never know when I'm in camera because I'm so focused down in on it. So close to the paper. That is like, I like having it up higher, but everybody's like, oh, you can see Jason's eyebrows. So I'm like, fine, whatever. You get the up close and personal version then if you're gonna keep saying about my face being in the way. We're gonna actually turn this tentacle into a spike. And then I can fix that. Spike it a little more. Yeah, the gums are. Hold on. There we go. And this came from just these two dots. Remember that? Like those, and I got to go in there and add actually some more Pentel pocket brush, sticking some stuff up. But here's the thing: like I like smearing things, but you know this is a bit much because it doesn't even adhere to it. It's still smearing it, but I like smearing things, and it's hard to do whenever the paper absorbs really well. I think you saw how much I had to smear that. If I smudge it really hard, it'll do it. If I try to get some real fresh ink on there. So trying to stay in frame. See, like I would just smear that, create a gradient, you know, fill it in, but it's hard to do with this paper because it absorbs it really well. With Bristol, regular Bristol, you can do it pretty well. Even 11x17 Strathmore, the art paper that a lot of comic artists use. You can smear really well on that too. Get in mouth here. See, here's where I screw up too because I often overdo it with this because I can't really see where the stuff is. So I can make it up, and hopefully I don't go over the teeth too much. Like there's probably a white space there. There it is. See, and I just went over the teeth. I looked up and saw it. I actually use my phone for the shorts, and it's like the trading cards and such, the sketch cards, and I like it because I just look at my phone that's zoomed in and I draw off of that. It's a little tougher to look up at my screen. It's pretty zoomed in on my screen for you guys, but it's a little tough to, you know, I have to go a lot slower if I'm looking at the screen. Although, this is how you would work digitally before with the Wacom, not the Cintiq, but the other tablets they had, where you're just drawing. You're drawing on the pad here, and then it's going to the screen. So you would just look at the screen as you're drawing. It's kind of the same, only this has a brush. I just see the chat jumping. I want to check it. See, I'm get there. Oh, there we go. I saw Bar working on a sketch card. He's easily filled it in. Didn't have to worry about, like, real quickly, just boop. You know, filled, like I dented that too. It's fine. Alright. This is just a doodle anyway. So this sketch cover turned out to be a bust. Alright. Alright. Ah! I will. Anthony will hardly talk. About what? I'm going backwards, so audio is now. And then video. Audio is more important than video? When you're drawing? Make sure you get. Oh, Anthony. Oh, you guys are talking. Okay, cool. I'm going to. Yeah, honestly, if you just have a decent webcam, there's usually a pretty good mic built in on those. Funny enough, though, my best visual webcam, I have the C920 or 220 or whatever. Which, I mean, there's better ones now, but that's my face cam. My cheapest webcam has the best mic in it for some strange reason. But you could just get a good webcam and it'll have good audio in it sometimes. Or even just a gaming headset. Sometimes those are pretty affordable. And you can get a good, you know, because you're going to wear headphones anyway probably. If you're going to have guests and such on. So, or listen to music. And play it through your thing too loud. But yeah, if you're just doing streams like a, you know, a movie review or something like that, yeah, you don't really need a video. The Critical Drinker, I'm pretty sure he had just audio for a long time. He hardly ever showed his face. I don't think he ever really did up until a while ago. But anyway, he did it for the longest time. Mauler, look at Mauler. I mean, he's huge and he doesn't show his face ever. So. Dribble in there. This has to come back this way. Did it though? Did it though, Jason? I was gonna say my apologies if you can't see what I'm doing, but it's up there. Alright, I'll just do that. Like even those sketch covers, I even used a brush and ink on a few of them. It is tough to get ones that'll handle pen and ink, like dip pen. Usually the quill devours the paper. One thing I can always do is black out some of these teeth like that. And since this dries pretty quick, as it should, you'd come in. Come in with the Posca pen and just put them in. Yeah, see that comes on stud. Come on, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. This one should be good. There we go, just put them in. Oh, this one seems to be funky too. Maybe it's just thick. See, I like these smaller ones. Where'd it go? I have another one somewhere. So I can get thinner lines with them. But this one doesn't want to work. It's mad. There it goes. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that actually. Alright. Alright. Back up this one. Oh, I'm not using that pen. Put a little more of that. Texturize him up a little bit. Get some texture up in there. spots. Growth. Maybe a little hair stragglers there. It's getting irises. There we go. Mind you, I will probably end up throwing this away. I apologize if I ever go off camera or blurry. That's why I might move my camera back up to where it was so you can see my head, but I just get a little fed up. I don't mind joking from time to time, but whenever people are just constantly saying, "Oh, see your head, see your eyebrows," it's like, yeah, I can't help it, pal. See, when I'm silent, I think it's a little better to have actual music going. Oh, see, I was off camera just then. And out of focus. You want to bend some of these cross hatches, twist, to show form. Put some more teeth up in here. Or more inside the things you won't see as gums. Tiny teeth. Go crazy. I'm not Shelby. I'm not Ethan. I'm not Shelby. I don't have these fantastical stories to tell about the industry or my political views. Focus here. So, I draw. I like to draw. It's fun. And I can do it for now. Like, what happens when you lose that ability? Some people, like, it happened to Anki, thought he was, like, completely going blind and all this other stuff, and couldn't do anything, and he was scared. And it's a scary thing. It happened to my brother. Couldn't draw for a while because so he thought he lost the ability. He was super depressed. And drawing is life to an artist, or a visual artist, that is. Drawing paintings, it's life. It's what we live for. Yeah, there's other things in life, but it's tough to explain. We love doing it. There's something that in us that makes us have to do it. Like, if I don't know about most other artists, but if I don't draw after for a few days, I start to get pretty bummed out and feel crap. I'm trying to angle this micron so I get it thin line. There we go, it's pretty thin. I could switch to like a 2 or a 0.05, or a 0.05, but I just don't want to. Because this is a doodle. I'm just doodling around, I'm just adding textures and stuff. Just showing you what can happen with just 2 lines. Or actually, it's more than 2 lines, it was like a few dots. Man. Screens are good. I know I'm ignoring you guys, I'm sorry. I'll get to you in a second here. Alright. Yeah, those were the initial 2 little dots, and then there was like some lines there or something like that. But and I'll flip the camera and show you a bigger view of it whenever. Let's see, what time is it? Or not what time, but Yeah, about 10 more minutes. Go another 10 minutes. Crazy kids. Those crazy kids. It was for Justin TV. Huh. I never heard of it. Let's see here. When my art buds and I tried Justin TV. Never heard of it. Yeah, I never heard of Justin TV. Angela's here. Let's see. Oh, there she is. What's up, Angela? See? Coming in towards the end. Look at that. Oh, it became Twitch. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. Alright. Where are we at? Let's get back down here. Like, a lot of it is just also texturizing, like cross-hatching for me. There's plenty of people who do just use spot blacks, you know. But I tend to render, and sometimes I over-render, to tell you the truth. I like that. There we go. Yeah. Stay focused. It's looking all gross. If you notice, I really don't turn the paper all that much. I tend to just angle my hand and like try to get that in as best as I can, the hand movements, you know. Which is another reason why I don't draw at my art table right now, because of my shoulder surgery. It actually does use a lot of my shoulder whenever I'm using different angles and stuff, but I still turn the paper. It helps. I'm going to dirty up his front part here. I don't want to totally. Let's get back down here. If I turn this. I mean, and this is all like pretty unnecessary detail, because if you have a colored book especially, colors will come in there and make it look pretty, but I like a lot of lines. I like seeing that somebody, you know, took some time to do some stuff, and you don't want to do every area, obviously. You know, you want to leave some spots vacant, light hitting it, and all that other stuff. Not only that, it makes the other areas that are more detailed stand out a lot more. But it could also draw attention to those areas that have no detail. It can make them stand out, like doing a dragon and then a rider that's wearing all white, and the dragon's like extremely detailed, and then the all white rider is just pale. That rider's going to stand out. Like his gummy area here. I don't want too much in there. Once I get back to my art table, I'll also have a different. But once I'm at my art table, I will be on my iPad and reading the chat that way anyway. So I also won't have my iTunes going. No, I can still do that. Let's put some warts over here. I don't want to leave this area a little vacant. With some detail. And going off camera again. Trying not to. I tried my best. That is down there. But this happens to me a lot whenever I'm working on a piece, pen and ink, and a big drop happens. I have to incorporate it into the piece and make it work. And this was an extreme example. You know, normally if it drops in there, I just kind of add more splatter and hide it. That's why many will find splatter to be cheating, because you just hide your mistakes. It's not 100% wrong. But splatter also looks really cool. There's a change it. Let's do this. Darken the bottom eyelid. Oh, that is. Looks like a anglerfish almost. I said almost. Anglerfish don't have tentacle tongues. So, not that I've drawn tentacle tongues a lot. Something I do. It's fun. It's fun. Alright, what time we at? 7. Alright. No guests. That's fine. It's the middle of the day. Work day. Okay. There you go. That's the mistake doodle. And it all started from a couple dots that were right in there. So there you go. I mean, it's a good way to, you know, got a couple eyeballs up in there. He's like a four-eyed monster guy. Some warts and textures and hairs and sharp teeth. This will get ripped up. Yeah. I like to turn that off whenever I'm done. So yeah, that was that's it though, because I had the Super Dead sketch cover, but very slick. Once again, you want, if you're doing sketch covers, I got my Copics ready. These ones are good. I have a few of these. Usually DC puts out some decent ones. So let me see if this X-Force one. Like usually you can just feel it right away. Yeah, this X-Force one feels like it's okay. Yeah, you can usually tell pretty quickly. So like I got plenty of sketch covers. I like doing them. This is the Death Dealer one. This one had a good sketch cover on it too. So it sucked there's some on the back. But yeah, so I even got Copic up in there, and the white held really well. Like you saw the other one, it just pooled. You couldn't do anything with it. Like all that black that I have in here with him, that never would have flowed. So I might go back on that Super Dead off camera and kind of get it to work the best I can. That pocket brush, the ink should be dried by then. See, look at this. Look how close I gotta get. There's my noggin. You can see it. See my hair follicles in there. Maybe there's some blemishes. I don't know. Even then, it's tough. Usually Angela is here on Sundays to read my thing. Last night, Shelby, Drew, Steam played all the happy. Oh, yeah. He often doesn't get a lot of drawing done whenever he does that. Yeah, it is pretty funny though to see him do the happy birthdays and such. So we're gonna call it. It's been an hour. Thank you everybody for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Go back Frog G. Link is in the description below and pinned to the top of the chat. That is Inkspot. I'll just share it. Why not? We'll do a couple minutes here. If anybody comes in, though, I'm ending it. Pop it up here. The music's gonna stop because I gotta share the screen. But it's fine. To be honest with you, I can barely hear it. Maybe I can share the screen. No, because I'm sharing the whole screen. Oh. Yeah, Frog G. Inks by me, colors by Inkspots. Co-created by Frog and promoted by the man himself too. Go check it out. Fantasy, epic, fairy tale. Frog gets turned into man gets turned into a frog by Voodoo Priestess. Then quest by itself. Kill the god. And back as humanity and get back to the woman. He loves the 48 pages. So yeah, check it out. Get that. We don't have a sketch cover, mainly because when I did Absolute Book 1, it really didn't sell all that well. So, and I had quite a few sketch covers left over, which was fine with me. I only have one right now left, and there's actually a mark on it, so it's not perfect, you know. So yeah, so go check out Frog G. This is what I can do whenever I'm not, you know, on camera. It's a little easier. So yeah. So thank you. It looks like I think Shane's starting something up. I just got a notification. Yeah. Thank you again, everybody, and have a great one.